How the human brain, a complex organ, adapts to new experiences or recovers from injuries. The answer lies in a concept known as brain plasticity. This is the brain's remarkable ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life, a continuous process of change and adaptation. Imagine the brain as a vast, intricate network of pathways bustling with activity. When we learn something new or undergo a novel experience, these pathways can change and evolve. This is because our neurons, the fundamental units of the brain, are not fixed in their connections. Instead, they are continually reaching out, forming new links and strengthening existing ones. Picture a bustling city with its ever-changing traffic patterns. Just as the city adjusts to accommodate the flow of vehicles, our brains adapt to the flow of information. This is the essence of brain plasticity. But what happens when there's a disruption, such as an injury or disease? This is where brain plasticity truly shines. It allows neurons to compensate for such disruptions. They adjust their activities, forming new connections to bypass the damaged areas, much like how a city might reroute traffic around a roadblock. This is how stroke victims can relearn skills and why we can adapt to a wide variety of environmental changes. Now imagine what this means for learning and problem solving. Every time we learn something new, our brain changes. Every problem we solve, every challenge we overcome reshapes our neural network. This adaptability, this constant state of flux, is what enables us to grow and evolve, to innovate and create. And it's not just about learning new facts or skills. Brain plasticity affects our emotions, our behaviors, and even our identities. It's a fundamental part of what makes us human. So why is this important? Because understanding brain plasticity can unlock new ways to enhance learning, foster creativity, and facilitate recovery from brain injuries. It could revolutionize education, mental health, and even our understanding of ourselves. It is this incredible ability of the brain to adapt and change that plays a crucial role in learning and problem solving. This is just the beginning of our journey into the fascinating world of brain plasticity. Stick around, and we'll explore this concept in greater depth. How does the brain's plasticity contribute to our ability to learn new things? Let's dive into the exciting world of neuroplasticity and learning. Neuroplasticity, or brain plasticity, is the brain's unique ability to change and adapt, much like a muscle. It's a fascinating process that involves the brain's neurons, or nerve cells, forming new connections and pathways when we learn something new. Imagine you're learning to play the piano. As you begin to understand the relationship between the keys and the sounds they produce, your brain is busy at work, creating new neural pathways. These pathways over time become more robust and efficient, making it easier for you to play the piano. This process is not exclusive to music or motor skills. It happens whenever we learn something new, be it a foreign language, a mathematical equation, or even a new cooking recipe. But here's the truly remarkable part. This ability of our brain to change and grow isn't limited to our formative years or early adulthood. It continues throughout our lives, debunking the old saying, "You can't teach an old dog new tricks." Whether you're 8 or 80, your brain has the potential to learn, adapt, and grow. The brain's plasticity demonstrates its remarkable resilience and adaptability. It's not a static, unchanging organ, but a dynamic one, constantly reshaping and reorganizing itself in response to our experiences and the knowledge we acquire. It's crucial to remember, however, that this process isn't automatic. Just as a muscle requires regular exercise to grow stronger, our brains need consistent mental stimulation to maintain and enhance their plasticity. That is why lifelong learning is so important. It keeps our brains active, challenged, and engaged, promoting the formation and strengthening of new neural pathways. So what's the takeaway from all of this? Well, it's simple. The more we learn, the more our brain changes and the better it gets at learning. So keep learning, keep growing, and remember, your brain is a muscle too. It needs a good workout to stay fit and healthy. Can understanding brain plasticity help us become better problem solvers? Let's explore this fascinating question. Brain plasticity, or neuroplasticity, is the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. It's like the brain's own personal renovation crew, always ready to remodel and improve the neural infrastructure. This remodeling occurs in response to learning and experience or following injury. What's truly exciting is the role this plays in inventive problem solving. When we're faced with a challenge, our brains often draw upon past experiences and knowledge to find a solution. This is where brain plasticity comes into play. As we learn and experience more, our brains form new connections, expanding our mental toolbox. This expanded toolbox allows us to approach problems from various angles, enhancing our inventive problem-solving abilities. Take, for instance, the process of learning a new language. As we acquire new vocabulary and grammar rules, our brains undergo significant changes. New neural pathways form, and existing ones become stronger. These changes not only improve our language skills but also contribute to our overall cognitive flexibility. This cognitive flexibility is crucial in problem solving as it allows us to adapt our thinking to new situations and come up with inventive solutions. Moreover, brain plasticity isn't just about learning new things. It's also about letting go of old, unhelpful patterns. Sometimes the way we've always approached a problem isn't the best way. By unlearning these unproductive strategies and adopting new ones, we can enhance our problem-solving skills. This is another way brain plasticity contributes to inventive problem solving. So can understanding brain plasticity make us better problem solvers? Absolutely. By continuously learning and challenging our brains, we can foster brain plasticity, expanding our mental toolbox and improving our problem-solving abilities. Indeed, the brain's ability to change and adapt is at the core of our problem-solving capabilities. So keep learning, keep challenging yourself, and most importantly, keep solving those problems. What factors influence brain plasticity? That's a question that has piqued the interest of scientists and laymen alike. The answer, as you might expect, is multifaceted. Let's start with age. It's long been held that our brains are most malleable during childhood, making it the prime time for learning and adapting. However, recent studies have shown that our brains retain a degree of plasticity throughout our entire lives. This means that it's never too late to learn something new or make significant changes in our cognitive abilities. Stress, both acute and chronic, also plays a significant role in brain plasticity. While acute stress can enhance plasticity and learning, chronic stress can have the opposite effect, leading to the degradation of neural networks. It's a delicate balance and one that underscores the importance of maintaining good mental health. Next, let's consider our environment. A stimulating environment can enhance brain plasticity, encouraging the formation and strengthening of neural connections. This includes both our physical environment, such as engaging in physical exercise or living in a rich sensory environment, and our social environment, involving meaningful social interactions and shared experiences. Finally, our lifestyle choices have a significant impact on brain plasticity. Healthy habits like getting adequate sleep, eating a balanced diet, and regular exercise can all promote better brain health and plasticity. Conversely, unhealthy habits such as substance abuse or a sedentary lifestyle can have detrimental effects. But here's the good news: our brains are remarkably adaptable. Even if certain factors have previously limited our brain plasticity, positive changes can still be made. By understanding these influencing factors, we can make informed decisions about our lifestyles and environments, optimizing our brain's potential. So whether you're a sprightly youngster or in the golden years of life, whether you're a stressed-out student or a relaxed retiree, remember this: your brain is a dynamic entity, constantly changing and adapting in response to your experiences and actions. By knowing what influences brain plasticity, we can take steps to enhance our brain's adaptability. What are the practical implications of understanding brain plasticity? This question leads us into a fascinating realm where knowledge of brain plasticity can be applied to enhance various facets of our lives. One of the most compelling applications lies in the realm of education and learning. By understanding that our brains are malleable, we can devise more effective learning strategies. For instance, varied and challenging tasks can stimulate brain plasticity, enhancing our ability to learn and retain new information. This insight could revolutionize the way we teach, turning the traditional model of rote memorization on its head. In the health sector, understanding brain plasticity has profound implications. For individuals recovering from brain injuries, harnessing the power of brain plasticity could aid in rehabilitation. Therapies that stimulate neuroplasticity can help the brain rewire itself, compensating for damaged areas and restoring lost functions. This could provide hope for those affected by stroke, traumatic brain injury, or neurodegenerative diseases. The implications extend into the realm of mental health as well. Treatments for conditions like depression and anxiety could be enhanced by fostering positive neuroplastic changes, promoting resilience and psychological well-being. Furthermore, our knowledge of brain plasticity could help combat the effects of aging on the brain. As we age, our brain's plasticity naturally decreases, which can lead to cognitive decline. However, engaging in activities that promote brain plasticity, such as physical exercise, mental stimulation, and maintaining strong social connections could help keep our brains vibrant and sharp as we age. The potential applications of brain plasticity go beyond these examples, extending into areas like creativity, innovation, and even the development of artificial intelligence. Understanding how our brains change and adapt could also inform the design of technologies that augment our cognitive abilities, opening up exciting possibilities for the future. Truly, the implications of brain plasticity are vast and far-reaching, touching many aspects of our lives. So as we continue to uncover the mysteries of the brain, let's remember that our understanding of brain plasticity is not just an academic exercise. It's a powerful tool that can transform our lives in profound ways. Let's recap what we've learned about brain plasticity. We kicked off by exploring the fundamentals of brain plasticity, understanding that it's the brain's innate ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. This extraordinary feature allows us to learn, adapt, and recover from brain injuries. We then moved on to the critical role of brain plasticity in learning. It's the driving force behind our ability to acquire new knowledge and skills, as it enables our brains to rewire and strengthen connections in response to new information. Next, we explored how plasticity aids inventive problem-solving. In periods of intense creativity, our brain undergoes lasting changes, making it more agile and efficient in generating innovative ideas and solutions. We also learned that failure, rather than being a setback, can be a catalyst for brain plasticity and subsequent success. We also touched on the influence of motivation, environmental factors, and social interactions on brain plasticity. A motivated mind, a stimulating environment, and positive social interactions can all enhance brain plasticity, fostering creativity and innovation. Moreover, we examined the concept of flow states and their relation to brain plasticity. In these states of intense focus, our brains undergo plastic changes that enhance our creative output and problem-solving efficiency. We also investigated the role of brain plasticity in skill mastery and expertise development. Deliberate practice and cognitive challenges drive the neuroplastic changes associated with becoming an expert. Then we looked into the science of habits, understanding how the formation and breaking of habits are related to neuroplastic changes and their impact on creativity and success. We also delved into the exciting realm of technological augmentation, exploring how emerging technologies could enhance brain plasticity to boost creative and innovative thinking. Lastly, we examined learning strategies that optimize brain plasticity for creative problem-solving and innovation, underlining the importance of diverse cognitive activities and adaptive learning approaches. Remember, our brains are remarkable, adaptable machines, and the more we understand about brain plasticity, the better we can utilize its power.